all, this is Simon from boltonguitar.co.uk, and for this tutorial I'm going to be covering the popular guitar piece Asturias, or is also known as Leyenda, by the Spanish composer Albeniz. I'll be going through it bar by bar, showing you how I actually play it, and also we'll be covering some of the trickier passages and showing you alternative ways that you can play these passages. So this is part one of this tutorial. You can download the music from my site www.boltonguitar.co.uk. The music is free. So without any more ado, let's get down and learn how to play Asturias. Right, now the composition is in the key of E minor and is in 3/4 time. I would suggest first of all that you learn the melody of the first 5 or 6 bars, and then we can piece it together. So we'll start with playing the E on the 5th string at the 7th fret with the first finger. Now our next melody note is dropping onto the 4th string, and you play that with your 3rd finger, followed by C with the little finger at the 10th fret, back to the A with the 1st finger at the 7th fret, B at your 9th fret, and then G on the 5th string with the little finger at the 10th fret. So that's giving us our opening melody of. I'll play that again. We now play that 3 times. So that's. Now, on bar 4, it does change. We now have A on the 4th string, 7th fret with the 1st finger. The 3rd finger drops onto the 5th string, 9th fret to give us the F sharp. G, 1 note above it with the little finger. Back to the A on the 4th string, 7th fret. F sharp with the 3rd finger on the 5th string, 9th fret, and then G with the little finger. So that would now give us so that is now. So we have now. Get into a repeat. Now, at bar 8, we are now going to do a rundown onto our 6th string. So we play A on the 4th string, 7th fret, F sharp on the 5th string, 9th fret, G at the 10th fret, E at the 7th fret, 5th string, and now we're dropping now down onto our 6th string, 10th fret, giving us the D and C with the 2nd finger. So that bar would now be, and that's in bar 9 we hit B. So we've now got so that's the opening 8 bars of the melody. Now in between each melody note we're now actually going to incorporate an open 2nd string. So we'll be playing melody, 2nd string, another melody note, 2nd string, 2nd string, which will now put together comes at us. So I'm putting that B in between each melody note. Now, how do we play this? There are two ways we can actually play this. We can play the open B string just with one finger. So you could use maybe the index finger or just the middle finger. So that would then be just thumb, index, thumb, index, thumb. Or what you can do, and if you watch videos of Segovia and many other players, you can alternate between the index finger and the middle finger, which is a bit harder to do, but is really quite a good technique to get the right hand working. So that will be index finger, middle finger, index finger, middle finger, index finger, middle finger. So that would then be try it both ways and pick the way that you want to play it. Using one finger is actually the easiest way of doing it. Okay, now from bar 9, we started with the B on the 6th string 7th fret, followed by the octave B on the 4th string 9th fret, C at the 10th fret, A with the first finger at the 7th fret, back to the B, which I do with the little finger, which prepares the 3rd finger to play F sharp on the 5th string 9th fret, and then we repeat. Now, as I already have that little finger on the B, I then slide that up a fret, so I'll be playing B 6th string, B 4th string, up with the little finger, A with the first finger, little finger back to the B, F sharp with the 3rd finger next to it. So those two bars work out as and now we have a run up at bar 11 where we'll finish at the 12th fret on the 4th string. So that would now be B, F sharp on the 5th string 9th fret, A 7th fret, B with the 3rd finger at the 9th fret, C with the little finger at the 10th fret, moving the hand up to get the D at the 12th fret of the 4th string. So we're in the 9th position now, so that's giving us D. The first finger will drop on B at your 9th fret, the second finger to the 10th fret, down to the 7th fret with the first finger, 9th fret with the 3rd finger, and then we're on to the 5th string, which is G 10th fret, F sharp, and then we're back to the B at bar 13 on the 6th string. So that's giving us then we repeat, and now at bar 15 it does change. So what we do is we play the B on the 6th string 7th fret, cross over to the A on the 4th string at the 7th fret, B at the 9th fret, C 10th fret, up to the D at the 12th fret. So we're in the 9th position again. That drops to B with the first finger, A with the second finger, dropping to the 7th position, A with the first finger, B with the 3rd finger, and then dropping down to the 4th position to give us G with the second finger, A with the little finger, F sharp with the first finger 4th fret, and then we're into bar 17. So all that from bar 9 sounds like this, and I'll be putting the open 2nd string into it, so that's giving us that again. continue now, we're going to play the octave E and the low E together. That's on the 6th string and the 5th string. So we have our 3rd finger on the 7th fret, 5th string. Play both of those with the thumb. Now, this next section we have an arpeggio played on the first 2 strings. So we need to get that little finger on that 7th fret, 1st string. So that now would be both notes together, 2nd string open, 1st string with the middle finger. So that's index finger, middle finger. And that process is continued now throughout this next section. Our next melody note then is the B at the 4th fret on the 3rd string. That's then followed by the arpeggio. The 1st finger moves up to the 5th fret to the C, arpeggio. The 3rd finger drops down onto the 4th string A, 7th fret, back to the B on the 3rd string, 4th fret, and then an open 3rd string gives us our final melody note for bar 17. So that would now be. Right, now that's repeated 3 times. And then at bar 20, we place the 3rd finger on the A on the 4th string, 7th fret. Continue with the arpeggio. F sharp at the 4th fret, 4th string. Arpeggio, move the 1st finger up to the G at the 5th fret, A with the 3rd finger at the 7th fret, back to the F sharp at the 4th fret, and up to the G at the 5th fret. So that is. And now we're actually into another repeat. Again, a repeat of the previous 3 bars. Now, our next section, we're having a rundown to bar 25. So at bar 24, we play the A with the 3rd finger on the 4th string, 7th fret. We play the F sharp at the 4th fret on the 4th string, moving up to the G 5th fret, and then E on the 5th string with the 3rd finger, 7th fret. Now the way I play this, I'll show you another way how to do it, but I play the E, I play the D with the 1st finger, and if providing you can do the stretch, I just drop that down to the C at the 7th fret. So that will be. So that bar 24 is. Now, many places also play it like this. They start the same way, but what they do, they actually then play D open, change the fingering for the arpeggio so that they're playing B open and the B with the 2nd finger, putting the 3rd finger over onto the 6th string, 8th fret, which then sets you up to get the bar chord of B major that's coming into it. So you can play that section like this, you see, so we can go. Then chord. Again, which way you play it is entirely up to the individual player. Personally, I think it's easier to play it as, but that depends whether you can stretch down to that. and then finishing this section at bar 25, we then play our B major chord. You can either play it with the thumb, or I like to play it the Spanish way, like a flamenco player with the rasguado. Which leads us into our next section, which will be on part 2 of this tutorial on how to play Asturias. I hope this is helpful, and I look forward to seeing you on the next section. Remember, you can download the music for free from www.boltonguitar.co.uk. Bye now.